Hey guys, today we are reviewing a New York City Pocket Guide by Insight. Well, today most people, or almost all of us, just go on Google or Google reviews or any other site to look at what to do in a city. So most of these books are kind of outdated now, but let's see, would you still want to, is there still any reason for you all to pick this up? Well, first, it's kind of, it's an extra thing that you have to carry. If you just have your cell phone, you have your cell phone with you anyway. Like, you don't have to have a book with you when you go outside. But you could read this and put stuff in your cell phone, like tips and tricks or whatever, and then you don't have to have the book with you. So that's nice. Well, is there any useful information here? I would say yes and no. Because most of this stuff that's in here is sort of outdated now. Like, you have to get the new application of this, publication for like every year, because it changes so much. Like, it's New York City changes every day, and the things to do here and leisure activities like these calendar events, these are kind of things that happens all the time. Practical information, maps changes, city in territory. Like I read this thing, and the history here was kind of interesting. It's all about how it started, how New York became a city, and how it kind of what happened, and the Civil War, and all those kind of stuff. It's pretty. For that information, it's kind of useful, I guess. And you have some maps here. These probably haven't changed too much, but here it just gives you tips like eat breakfast at the plaza, then check out the Empire State Building and the Fifth Avenue. Have lunch on West 57th Street. Take a sunset cruise around Manhattan and dine in style at Rockefeller Center. So, it gives you advice what to do. So I guess it's alright, but if it's easier to look here and then just follow this than to go online and look at, maybe that's a good cafe, or maybe that's not a good cafe. So it has some positives in here, and maybe you can find some kind of stuff that you would like. But I would say to go on Google reviews or any other review site and look up what's popular and see what people say. And because some stuff that's in here it's probably all pretty mainstream, and you might want to go off the beaten path and find some stuff that not a lot of people go to. So that's what I would recommend you doing. They just have some like prices and stuff for things, but that you can change this all the time. So I don't think that's even applicable. And just some dining information. It's all kind of meh, I guess. But it comes with a pull-up map here. So you get a map of New York City. Financial District, New York City, Midtown, and this is just Manhattan here. And you got it's a pretty detailed map. I would probably say that you save the map, circle things around that you want to do, and then just head down there and do them, And here we have of the subway system. That's kind of nice. That hasn't changed much. Well, it changes all the time, but it hasn't changed too much. Stores go up and down. You can't really trust that all the things that says it's here is there actually, but it's good to have the map if you're gonna do exploring anyway. And I mean, if you don't want to use data, or if you don't have a data, if you're from overseas and you can't use your data here, then map is almost the only way you can go around, unless you like buy a data pack or something. But I would say that the map is useful, but all these things here that excuse me, that the activities here are kind of hit and miss. So I would still recommend you going on. You can use this, but I would say do not rely on only this, like maybe people you did back on the days. It's a lot easier to use your cell phone and get around that way. But map, always good to have. Circle around the places you want to go there. I mean, New York City is a pretty big city, so it's gonna take you a while if you want to explore. But just, I would say, use the map, read it, maybe to get a better understanding than you can get on YouTube review or Google reviews, and from that just make up your mind of where you want to go. I mean, it just gives you a basic experience here, So I would say I would still recommend you using your cell phone for most of these things. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions about this or anything else, you know what to do, guys. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.